Hello everybody, Dodgy Gamer here. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Football Manager Mobile with Tamworth FC. Now, we have moved towards the end of January and I've got two games for you today. We've got a Vanarama North clash at home to York, and then we're facing Bromley from the division above from the Conference National in the next round of the FA Trophy. Let's have a look at the league table at the moment before we go into that first game. Now you can see things are going really well here. Results haven't been perfect, I'll show you those in a second, but Salford have been stuttering as well, so we now have a 10-point gap at the top of the table, and automatic promotion is a definite possibility. We should be able to secure that from here. So if we go to the recent fixtures, so since the last video when we had that disappointing pair of games, we've picked our form up again. We had our revenge over Nuneaton a few days after that Boxing Day defeat, kicked off the new year with a 4-2 win. Jacob Blythe and Connor Taylor getting 2 goals apiece. Just a late flurry from Nuneaton took the edge off the score slightly. Then we had Boston. Again, we had this issue. Jacob Blythe did the business, as he always does, but we let Boston back into it, which is slightly concerning. But then we had a couple of solid wins to get things back on track. Jacob Blythe here. Good to see a clean sheet finally, as we got Jacob Blythe scored against Blythe. Then in the FA Trophy from the Conference South, easy win over Dartford. I mean, it was a bit of a late flurry. Jacob Blythe should have had a hat-trick there, because that first goal was a free kick deflected off the wall, but it was awarded as an own goal. Then we did have a little hiccup against Brackley. You know, it's to be expected over the course of a long season, but we bounced back with a win over Spennymoor. Bradley Reed, the young striker, with both goals. Why is Bradley Reed in the team, taking that sole striker position? Well, unfortunately, it's because Jacob Blythe, superhero Jacob Blythe, was injured in training. And as you can see there, it's all red. He's going to be out for 2 months. So that's just happened. That just happened before the Spennymoor game. You see there, he's recuperating, so we're just going to have to manage without him and his super goals. I mean, you see his form there. He rarely has matches where he doesn't score, rarely has matches where he only scores 1 goal. So good to see Bradley Reed, though, slotted right in with 2 early goals against Spennymoor. So I have to see how we go against York. Interestingly, York were actually listed as favourites for this game, so it should be a tough match. York are in good form, but a win here would go a long way towards getting that automatic promotion spot. The other thing is, of course, with injuries, Stephen Arthurworry, who is one of the other new signings I made, he's also out. He should be back soon, but we're without him. And there we go. Reed just picking up where Blythe has left off with a nice goal there from the edge of the box. So that's a good sign, though. It's not just Jacob Blythe has come in and destroyed the defences up and down the division. That means the tactic is working to get the ball to the striker and get the goals in. So Asamoah did put us 2 up there. York have grabbed 1 back, though. So hopefully we're not going to do like we did against Boston. Oh, we are. Okay, so we've blown a 2-goal lead yet again. But we have in the past been in this position and still managed to come out with a win. Oh, and there we go. That's Bradley Reed with his 2nd of the game. A long ball forward, just took it round the keeper and slotted it into the net. That's good to see. So at half-time, actually York have had the better of the play if we look at the stats there. More possession and more shots, but we've had the better chances, more clear-cut chances. So let's see how the second half plays out. That's one thing with the mobile version of the game. It is less intense with the tactics, so I tend to make fewer tweaks than I perhaps would in the full version of the game. Now that's a bad place to give away a free kick. Oh, and Beavers has been sent off. Oh, this is not good. Okay, well, when we've had players sent off before, this has generally been what's worked, taking off the advanced playmaker. and then I'll have to adjust the tactics slightly to get the ball out to the wing. So have I got a sub who can come on left back? I have not, but I've got a Wuha. I just moved him into the central defender position while Arthur Worry's on the shelf. Oops, excuse me. I'm going to bring Upton on for Davis then. And our shape, let's go for control. And then we're going, because we've taken the advanced playmaker off, so we need to get it more out to the flanks. Well, we've already got that instruction on. Okay. Don't need to make too many changes there then. Hopefully we're going to be able to hold on. Okay, we've got York on the attack. Oh, I thought we'd given away another free kick in a dangerous position there, but Burns had actually won the ball. Okay, so we're coming into the last 15 minutes. I've got to think about tired legs at this point. So I'm going to bring Taylor on for Powell. So that'll give us a bit of pace on the wing. Fresh legs out there. And now it'll just be a time-wasting sub. Lane on for Jones. Hopefully we can survive this highlight and hold on for the win. Oh, and they didn't even get to take the throw in. Fantastic. So we're finally back to winning ways on the channel. 3-2. We made it more difficult for ourselves than we should have, but a win's a win. So if we take a look at the table, wow, that puts us 13 points clear. Salford haven't played yet, but that's definitely a huge result on the march to promotion. So Beavers, of course, has been banned for a match. I'm going to issue him a warning. And he accepted it. Okay. So let's move on to the cup game. So I'm always, I'm keen with this cup to see how we shape up against teams from the division above, as there is a strong chance. That's got to be the goal now, despite that early season mid-table prediction. We've got to be looking to get that now. Okay, and there we go. Nice little capture for the video. I've got the manager of the month yet again. Jacob Blythe, poor Jacob Blythe, who's now in the physio's room. He gets the player of the month. That is the 4th time out of 6 opportunities that he's bagged that particular award. And for me, with the manager of the month, it's also the 4th time I've bagged the manager of the month award this season, and it's only the end of January. So the board are happy. Let's have a look. Bromley will provide a stern test. I'm sure they will. But we are favourites. We've got the home advantage. Obviously, our form has been taken into account there. I'll check out the scout reports off camera a little bit later on. So here we go. Tamworth versus Bromley. So Beavers is going to be suspended for the cup game. All right, so we're going to need a new left back. So I'm going to have to put Wuha back to his left back position, and I'm going to bring Jack Lane into defence. And then we'll bring Sam Coulson. He's a bit part player. Arthur Worry's still not quite fit. I'm going to, just for an extra striker option, bring Brandon Fox back onto the subs bench. He can cover us on the left flank and up front. Apart from that, no changes. Now, I didn't get to do much in the transfer window. I did send my scouts out, but the problem is the wage budget. We are on the limit of the wage budget, so the board are not keen for me to bring new people in. I renegotiated a few contracts. Some of my players are asking for silly rises. Players who are on £200 a week now asking for £500 a week. So it looks like I might be having to cull some players from the squad at the end of the season. I mean, some of the squad players who aren't getting a game and are on £200 or £300 a week, they're going to be cut, obviously, and we'll be looking to rebuild over the summer. But there we go. We've started brightly against Bromley, and we're 1-0 up. Bradley Reed with the goal, doing his job, and it looks like we're in putting ourselves in a good position here. A second goal before half-time would be great. We've turned a free kick into a corner. Oh, and I think Reed has just scored straight off the corner. Well, there we go. I don't know why he was taking the corner. I'm going to have to check the corner takers. But that's fantastic. Oh, I thought we were going to have a penalty there. But we're keeping the pressure up. Not sure what that highlight was for, but reads through. And he this time turns provider. Jed Davis back in the team and getting the goal. So we're cruising here. It looks like we're advancing in the FA Trophy. But I don't want to speak too soon. There's still 45 minutes to go, of course. So let's see if we can close this one out comfortably. The worst thing, of course, would be for Bromley to get an early goal here. That's what we've got to avoid, and that's exactly what's happened. Okay, well, even worse than that would be for them to get 2 early goals. We've got to run the clock down a bit now. Okay, could we make it 4-1? Okay, safe hands by the keeper there. Okay, so we got to the hour mark and we haven't conceded a second. Oh, and we've hit the post. That would have been that. If that had gone in 4-1 with 30 minutes to go, that would have secured it. Okay, given the ball away in a bad position. Luckily, they couldn't take advantage. We're going to have to be careful here. I mean, another goal for Bromley is going to set up a hectic finish, but another goal for us is going to kill the game off. And there we go. Reed gets his hat-trick. Make sure we're not missing Jacob Blythe. Jacob who? It's Bradley Reed. He's the man. That's just what I didn't need, another injury. Okay, let's bring Taylor on then. Okay, hopefully that's not serious for Asamoah. He's one of the players. I did get him to sign a new contract. He was happy just to extend his current deal by a year. And looks like he's going to see out his career with us. Hasn't been called up by Ghana again, but I guess there haven't been any international matches over the last couple of months, so that'll be why. Taylor nearly did a super sub with a 5th goal there, but we're deep into injury time now. This is a win for Tamworth. Fantastic stuff against a team from the division above. Now, Bromley are not a form team in the Conference National, but they're not exactly in the relegation battle either. They're about 14th at the moment. So that's a good win and a good sign that if we do get promoted, as we should, we are going to be able to hold our own. And we've masterminded another giant killing. I wouldn't exactly call a Conference North team beating a Conference National team a giant killing, but there you go. Okay, so Asamoah, let's check the injury. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. Oh, dearie me. The injuries are starting to pile up a bit. Arthur Worry should be back for the next game, though, so hopefully that's not going to be too big an issue. Let's see who we're going to get in the next round. Okay, our Salford match has been rearranged. That's our next big game in the league because we've got York again, who we've obviously just played and beaten. So we're playing at home again. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we're going to continue our progress in the FA Trophy. With the FA Trophy, we're just going to see how far we can go, make up for that FA Cup disappointment from earlier in the season. I'm going to end today's video there. So I'm Dodgy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more Football Manager mobile content, please let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. Any interaction to help the channel grow is very much appreciated. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.